Hello world, welcome to the Modern Art Show. I am Acid's very own Maurice Mule. With me here today is the artistic, poetic and very, very lovely Jeanette Akini. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Sana.
Yes. So tell us about yourself.
For starters, I'm a student at Multimedia University of Kenya. I am also a writer, an actor, and a pastime poet.
Wow, a lot of things in one. Tell us, what are you passionate about?
I'm passionate about art, about literature, about music, and helping the needy in society.
Who do you feel does it for you in the local scene or the international scene?
Locally, I'd have to say poet Mufasa, then poet Teardrops, and Viru Simbaya, though he doesn't major on poet most of the time, but he still has flow. And internationally, I'd have to say Suli Breaks.
Suli Breaks. That's very nice. So in the local scene, can you maybe pick a favorite? Or would that get you into trouble?
That's a tough one to get me into trouble, so I'd rather not.
Okay, now moving on straight. What is your favorite genre of music?
Currently, I listen to everything, but at the moment I'm into things that advocate for Pan-Africanism, so I'd have to say along the likes of reggae.
Reggae, raga, you can even tell that from your dreadlocks, like that.
It's a
so for you right now, who's doing it? Can you pick a favorite? I am very pushy, I tend to make you go there.
Internationally, it's Bob Marley.
Oh wow.
That dude is just a legend. Kenya, I'd have to say Royalty by Black.
Yes.
Yeah, they're making an impact on our society. They're telling the truth as it is.
Awesome. What about Busy Signals? Martin Luther Black, Barack Obama Black.
That song is really cool.
Yes.
I'd have to admit that song is really cool and it has a message, yes. But okay, I listen to, like I said, I listen to everything, but I'm kind of selective. I'm more into
the
old
content
school.
you take in.
Yeah, I'm more into old school. You know, like you must watch what enters your ears just the same way you watch what enters your mouth. It's just the same concept.
Where do you draw your inspiration from?
I draw my inspiration from society first and foremost, then my personal experiences and observation, and also stories from other people. Like for instance, you might someone else might be in a matatu, and something happens to them, and they come tell you about the story that happened to them. And to some degree, you'd feel obligated to share that story with others because these are things that happen to us every single day, and it's like you're giving a voice to the voiceless. You get.
So your environment is your art.
Exactly. But I wouldn't call it my art, I'd call it our art because I'm telling this story for all of us, not just myself.
She's a lot of things. She's selfless and artistic at the same time. So, Miss Jean, I'm sure we are all curious. Tell us about your status.
What do you mean my status?
Is there a special someone?
Currently in my life, this is a tough one. Currently I'm seeing a lot of things. By a lot of things, I mean I'm in love with arts, I'm in love with music, I'm in love with literature, I'm in love with God, my family. So you could say that I'm currently in between relationships.
Oh, for a moment I thought she would say she saw something in me. But anyway, it seems like art is her alpha and omega.
You could just give me your number after this, then we'll talk.
Behind the scenes,
yeah, behind the scenes, we'll talk.
Now, Jean, I'm sure that everybody is waiting for this moment, this part where you get to show us what you do, what you have. I leave the floor unto you.
See, I wanted to write words so heavy that in case they threatened to roll off my tongue like politics, I would let them by spitting them back to the ground they once came from. I wanted to write it all, but I didn't, because my speech refused to spread the hate. See, I wanted to write about the beasts who have left us with no nation. They who have destroyed Wangari Maathai's dreams by cutting down forests to build more concrete trees. See, in my homeland, Nairobi, the grass is greener than any other side because it swallows a lot of coins that the government calls it change. So I wanted to write about something as real as my people. They who are more afraid of pregnancies than HIV, that they swallow P2s almost with every meal like a prescription? Are people choked by blondness, that they have copy-pasted the hue onto their skin because the color black simply isn't as bright as the American dream? The first time you asked me how I felt, I wanted my pen to infect sheets of paper with realness every time it coughed out ink. Then maybe my words would be more addictive than social media and marijuana, that you would accept them as your high and let them trend. See, somehow I got tired of writing about the boy in my head, the empty slot in my bed, the countless words that were left unsaid when he left. So when you asked me to be real, I wish the ink would jump off the pages and chant words so loud that a deaf man would be tempted to unplug the silence from his ears just to hear me tell him of my motherland. The same place that has robbed my mother of her land and turned us into private developers and dreamers, not chasers. A land filled with so much violence that we, its people, have turned into stoners.
Where can we find you on social media? What are your social media platforms?
I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, and I'm also on Twitter. My Instagram handle is Raya_Potevu. Also on Twitter and Facebook, I use my genetic. So
There you have it, folks. It has been real, it has been fun, and most importantly, artistic. Keep it Acidd254 on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Till next time, see you.